Alrighty, time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one it is Jaden going up against none other than the world famous dancer himself in Johnny Steps. So out of these two, it could be a good match as we see that hand-holding genie. I've come up against that before against AI, and that is actually not a fun card to play against. But, alright, rock, paper, scissors, I missed who that went to. Johnny Steps. Alright, where from Jaden's perspective there's Clay Charge, Elemental Hero Flash, Elemental Hero Burst Tricks, and Bubble Blaster and a Monster Reborn, so that's not a great starting hand, but it's not bad either. There's Jaden's Offerings to the Doomed. And he has started off with Elemental Hero Burst Tricks, so 1200, one of his signature monsters that he used throughout the anime. And it is, it's Muse A that Johnny Steps had played face down. Okay, what has Johnny Steps got in response to Elemental Hero Burst Tricks? Oh, it's Water Omotics. Well, as it is in Pokemon, water has the advantage over fire. It's not quite that way in Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless it's a Pyro, maybe there's an Umi on the field. Oh, Clayman. So Jaden does have Clay Charge. So I don't remember the exact effect of it. When an Elemental Hero Clayman is targeted for an attack, even if it's face down, reveal it to your opponent. Inflict 800 damage. But okay. If you activate that card, it's going to destroy Clayman as well. So Jaden has to pick the right time to utilize that, I think. So alright, what has Johnny Steps got here? It is Water Magician, another 1400. Does put Johnny Steps in some tribute summoning range though, as Elemental Hero Clayman's now flipped up. Jaden doesn't activate Clay Charge. He'll have to activate Clay Charge if he gets something, if Johnny Steps gets something down that's going to knock Clayman out. There's Mask of Weakness. And Jaden's got Flash. He's got some options here, but he's just maintaining the defense right now. Alright, another draw for Johnny Steps. He goes with a face-down defense. He's got some options to get over 2,000. He's got some fusions that are over 2,000. He's got Penumbral Soldier Lady floating around in the deck somewhere. There's Mystical Space Typhoon. Johnny Steps has actually done decent for his opening rounds. He actually defeated Mako 3-0, which was a huge shock. Jaden's deck has been remodeled and it's playing a lot better than the one we had for him originally. And much more true to his character as well, without making him too broken. There's Elemental Hero Voltic. 1500 defense again. Flash is 1600 as well. And Jaden has decided to set his Elemental Hero Voltic. Alright, a draw for Johnny Steps, 5 cards in hand. Jaden's still got options here, he's still got Mask of Weakness. Oh, that's a tribute, it is! Oh, beautiful Beast Trainer. I thought that was going to be Penumbral Soldier Lady. But at 1750, that will get over Elemental Hero Voltic. So, a win there for Johnny Steps. Turn change to Jaden now, who's drawn the Flute of Summoning Karibo. He does have a winged Karibo in his deck. He's got the option to special summon it to the field. He selects no, so that will send it to his hand. Can be a useful card in a tight spot, Winged Karibo, because I believe when it's destroyed by battle, no more life point damage can be inflicted to the player for that turn. The player controlling the destroyed Karibo. And to the end phase. So Jaden's Clayman holding the fort here, and he's just drawn his second copy of Clayman. So he's got, I believe he's got 2 copies of each. Or he's got multiple copies of his main ones. He's Clayman, he's Sparkman, Burst Dinatrix, Avian, and Bubbleman. Those main 5. There's all the other monsters that were in Jaden's deck originally when we built his deck. It just didn't work. Alright, what's he got this time? Thunder of Ruler. So Johnny Steps still unable to break through here. Like I said, he does have some power in his deck. Just needs to draw it. But even if he does draw it, he's going to be in a bit of trouble because of Clay Charge. We just saw One Day of Peace. Jaden's now drawn Avian. If he pulls Polymerization, he could potentially use Monster Reborn to bring back Elemental Hero Burst Dinatrix. Oh, there's Sparkman as well. Jaden would love a Polymerization right now, even if he doesn't have Fusion Gate, but if he had Fusion Gate, he could be sending forth Elemental Heroes, Thunder Giant as well, as maybe there's an Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. So Sparkman's been summoned. It's gone after Water Omotics. Johnny Steps has activated Negate Attack. That will end Jaden's battle phase. Sparkman in attack mode. That's actually weaker than Beautiful Beast Trainer. Jaden does have a trap ready though. He does have that that Mask of Weakness. He's just thrown Wing Karibo to the graveyard. Probably the best move, to be honest, given what is in his hand. Jaden doesn't activate Thunder of Ruler, so he may be opting for Mask of Weakness here, and Johnny Steps looks like he is going to take the risk, and he is going to fall into Mask of Weakness's snare. He'll put Beautiful Beast Trainer to 1050, and that'll do 550 off Johnny Steps. He's down to 6850, Jaden at 7800. And where does Johnny Steps go for here? He would love to draw a Penumbral Soldier Lady right now. There's Shard of Greed for Jaden. Shard of Greed could be a pretty useful card. He will have to elapse 2 turns to utilize its effect, but as soon as Jaden draws a Polymerization, we could be seeing the thumping of Johnny Steps afterwards. As Water Omotics is destroyed, there's another 200 points off Johnny Steps. Jaden methodically wearing down Johnny's life points. He's at 6650. So what is he? He's 1150 ahead on life points. Doesn't activate Thunder of Ruler. And a face-down defense from Johnny Steps. And a face-down spell or trap as well. Just get the feeling that Jaden might be starting to get on top of this one. He's drawn Fifth Hope. You need 5 Elemental Hero cards in the graveyard for that. You can shuffle them into the deck, and then I think it's draw 2 cards, if I remember it right. But Jaden goes after the face-down defense that Johnny Steps played on the last turn. It is Kanan the Swords Mistress. So another 1400 in the drink for Johnny Steps. He's, I think for Jaden right now is that he's just had to throw Elemental Hero Flash. He could have played that on the field, but I mean, he doesn't want to clog up his field either. And Johnny Steps doesn't play anything that turn. Oh, there's Rush Recklessly. That's another good card as well. Okay, Jaden has activated Shard of Greed. It's going to put a lot of cards in his hand though. Negate Attack and Elemental Hero Wildheart. Elemental Hero Wildheart's a 1500. It's not a bad choice. Jaden does have Rush Recklessly there as well, which is a useful card to have down at times as well. He's gone in for the attack here, and it's on Mystical Elf. Johnny Steps was hoping that a 2000 defense could serve him like it has for Jaden. 2300 for Sparkman. There goes the Mystical Elf. It's been a very solid game for Jaden so far. 1500 off Johnny Steps will put him to 5150. And you just got to think, as soon as Jaden pulls that polymerization, you got to say that this one is likely over. 7 cards in hand for Johnny Steps. What can he do here? Can he get back into this one? He's got a bit of a mountain to climb from here. And oh, polymerization from Johnny Steps. So incredibly, Johnny Steps is the first one to get a fusion off here. So what will it be? There's Hibikim and Queen's Double. Oh, I believe that is Empress Judge, yes. 2100. Now Jaden's used his Mask of Weakness, he's used his Rush recklessly, and he could be in a little bit of trouble here. He does, I mean he does have that Offerings to the Doomed. And Johnny Steps has he's had those 2 face down cards for a long time. Okay, negate attack activated from Jaden. And to the end phase, so Jaden, he does have that. Oh, there's Bubble Man, and he's got Bubble Blaster as well. So he can play that little combo if he wants to. He's got that that Offerings to the Doom that will destroy the Empress Judge. And unfortunately for Johnny Steps, the Empress Judge is gone. Jaden can even use Monster Reborn on that if he wants to. It'd be another 2100. Elemental Hero Bubble Man to the field, and look at this field that Jaden is building up. Complete with Elemental Heroes. And there it is, Monster Reborn. Might as well pull back that Empress Judge at 2100, which is, it's going to be very, very tough for poor Johnny Steps to get over this. He's got his own Empress Judge attacking him now. Clayman to attack mode, and Jaden looks like he's going in for all-out attack. And, Johnny Steps activates Wabaku. So he will protect himself this turn. He will also protect his face-down defense, which is, the Unhappy Maiden. When that's destroyed, the battle phase ends. So Johnny Steps does have another layer of defense here as well. Jaden's still got that Thunder of Ruler, so even if he gets in trouble, he can also delay a turn as well. 5150 playing 7800. Johnny Steps goes to his end phase. So Jaden can't draw, he used Offerings to the Doomed. And now Bubble Man in for the attack. Now the Unhappy Maiden's effect will activate. So Johnny Steps is safe for the rest of this turn. Jaden within a string's length of just absolutely blowing Johnny away in this first match. And Johnny's got 5 cards in hand. And he, Offerings to the Doomed. That will destroy the Empress Judge. And Johnny Steps has played Monster Reborn. Amazing. So Empress Judge is going to get summoned to the field for the 3rd time in this match. And now Johnny Steps has the advantage here. He's now got his 2100 attacker back. And, oh no, why has he gone after Wildheart? That is not the move. Oh, Johnny Steps. Oh man, you are one lucky man. If Jaden drew Polymerization there, he could have called Thunder Giant. He needed to get rid of Sparkman or Clayman. I mean, Johnny Steps can't see there's a Clayman in Jaden's hand, but oh man, that was a bad move from Johnny Steps. He's lucky there because Jaden still is yet to draw a Polymerization. He activates Thunder of Ruler, so that will keep Johnny Steps' attacks at back for this turn. And that is another face-down defense for Johnny Steps. Jaden draws Legendary Sword. Wouldn't be enough for Sparkman or anything else. Now, he could equip that to Clayman, although he does have Clay Charge on the field as well. I'm going to say he could equip that to Clayman and make it 2300 defense. But with Clay Charge on the field, Johnny Steps could be in a bit of trouble here. Now to the battle phase. And oh, Johnny selected Sparkman. Jaden, in reality, is probably trying to hide it, but he would be thinking, damn, attack that Clayman, would you, Johnny? And we can see that Fifth Hope here can be activated, and Jaden does activate it. It's cool picture card as well. You see the 5 OGs all standing in formation there. But that's some reinforcements going back into Jaden's deck there, along with the Elemental Hero Burst Intertrix. There's Swing of Memories and Elemental Hero Voltic, which had just gone back into the deck. Goes down to defense mode. Clay Charge still sitting there menacingly as well. Alright, Johnny Steps to the battle phase. And oh my god, he's gone after the face down defense. Oh, there it is, polymerization. Oh, now what do you go for here if you're Jaden? It's a good question because he, what can he go for? He can go for... Wait, hang on, can he summon Tempest? He can, that's Clayman, Bubbleman and Avian, isn't it? He can summon Mudball Man as well. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, he's discarded Swing of Memories. Okay. Curious. Unless he's, maybe... Unless he wants to activate Clay Charge. I'd say that's what he wants to do. He wants to activate his Clay Charge. And I don't blame him because we haven't seen that card in action yet. Gyakuteno Megami has been summoned. There goes Bubble Man and, well, Bubble Blaster takes the damage for it. Here we go. Emperor's Judge finally attacks Clayman. Clay Charge is activated, and that will what, destroy Emperor's Judge. And, oh, no, it won't. 7 Tools of the Bandit. Damn, man. I thought we were going to get to see Clay Charge. Oh, well, I tell you what, Johnny Steps has had that 7 Tools of the Bandit on the field for a long time. He picked a good time to use it too. Alright, draw phase, which is pretty sure that's been on the field since almost the first turn. Jaden's played other trap cards. Tell you what, that is patience and a half by Johnny Steps to save it for that long. And Jaden now goes with Avian. He's got the Elemental Hero Tempest Fusion in his hand. He could play it whenever he wanted to, but he's... I don't know if he's just trying to sucker Johnny Steps in. He's playing with his food, as they say. There's Ice Water. And now Elemental Hero Bubble Man under attack. And now Jaden's other Avian has just been destroyed. Unless Jaden's wanting, just in case he draws like Sparkman or Burst Intertrix or something. I mean, Tempest is still stronger, but Burst Intertrix and Avian does have a very good effect. There's Elemental Hero Lady Heat. Well, I think Jaden's going to have to go for a fusion now, surely. Alright, Elemental Hero Lady Heat has been played down. What is Jaden going for here? This is quite bizarre. There's 150 off of Johnny Steps. And 200 from the effect. This is really something. I don't know what he's concealing for, unless he's... I mean, he wouldn't be worried about that face down, would he? That's Lady of Faith. He's going to flush a few points here for this, Jaden. That'll be 500 plus 21 and 11 is 32, so it's going to leave Jaden with 2350. And Johnny Steps now has taken the lead on life points. I mean, unless he's just taunting, unless he's just playing, there's Prisma. Now, we have made it a rule that Elemental Hero Prisma cannot use its effect. Elemental Hero Prisma, think of it as just being a... Oh, Tempest didn't... Oh, is it Sparkman that's in Tempest? Oh, Jaden's just fused together Bubbleman and Clayman to make Elemental Hero Mudball Man. That's a 3000 defense. What's Tempest? I think I've got Tempest's fusion wrong. I thought it was Bubbleman, Avian, and Clayman. Oh, maybe it was Sparkman, and I don't know. Elemental Hero Prisma comes to the field. So yes, with Prisma, it's because its effect is kind of broken. I mean, I don't know. It's up for debate, really. But we've it was one of the things we talked about before starting the tournament, using or not using Prisma's effect, kind of like with Zane, and only being allowed to fuse together the original Cyber Dragons, because so many of his Cyber Dragons take the name when they're on the field of Cyber Dragon, meaning they can fuse very easily. We've made it so that Jaden can only fuse his original OG Elemental Heroes. 1850 now. Oh, that might explain why Jaden wasn't fusing then. I mean, he still flushed a lot of points by not having Mudball Man out earlier, but... What is Tempest's fusion then? Alright, so Jaden, I mean, he's protected by 3000 defense. He may be okay for a little while. I mean, it's a 45 turn game so far. Johnny Steps has the advantage on life points now, though. Oh, it's Avian, Sparkman, and Bubbleman. I had it wrong. I had it wrong. Elemental Hero Flash has been destroyed. I forget what Elemental Hero Flash's effect is. Select the cards in the graveyard to banish. There go 3. What happens? Oh! Hello, is that a magic card that he can bring back? Oh, Monster Reborn. Polymerization. Oh, what does he go for here? He's gone for Polymerization. If he can draw Elemental Hero Burstinatrix, he could fuse together Flame Wingman. And draw phase for Jaden. There's Elemental Hero Woodsman. Of course, it is when he draws Woodsman. Although, to utilize Woodsman's effect, I think he has to have it on the field for long enough without it getting attacked, or give it a risk of being attacked if it gets put in attack mode. Shard of Greed from Johnny Steps. Now, Johnny Steps doesn't have anything over 3000. He's already used his offerings to the Doomed. There's Invigoration. That leaves an interesting point. How does Johnny Steps get over this 3000 defense? There's Elemental Hero Wild Heart. Let's tell you what, it's a lengthy match, 50 turns, but it's just getting good now. How does Johnny Steps get through this? He does have... I don't think he's used his Rush recklessly yet. If he's got something else that can power up Gyake Tenno Megami, he could get over 3000. Mind you, he's got, what, 9 cards in his hand. It's almost a quarter of his deck that he's holding right now. Goes with a face-down defense and a face-down spell or trap. Goes in for the attack. Yugioh Megami destroys Elemental Hero Woodsman. So with 3,000 defense on the field, you know what? Jaden could put Mudball Man in attack mode and equip it with Legendary Sword. Make it 2200, make it even with Yugioh Megami, but I mean, it'd be a risk. Alright, draw phase. Oh, Magic Jammer. That's a very good card at this stage of the game. And to the end phase for Jaden, so no life points have changed for quite a few turns now. Jaden's been on 1850, Johnny Steps on 3200 for quite a while. Oh, Penumbral Soldier Lady, 2100. Johnny Steps got quite a bit of power on the field. He just doesn't have 3,000. Oh, 7 Tools of the Bandit as well. So Magic Jammer and 7 Tools of the Bandit now, both on the field for Jaden. So all of the spells and traps are potentially getting negated here that Johnny Steps might activate. So even if Johnny Steps does get something, it may get negated. It's Commencement Dance. Okay, that's Performance of Sword. It's not strong, mind you, it's only 1950. Jaden, realizing that, doesn't activate his Magic Jammer to block it. So yeah, Performance of Sword is 1950. It's a cool little card that we slipped into Johnny Steps' deck, because where else do you see this card anymore? Performance of Sword. Cool card art though. Very mesmerizing. Draw face. Oh, Hero Signal. That's a good card. That's Johnny Steps didn't attack on that last turn. He's probably lost concentration. I mean, it's been a long match, 56 turns. Jaden has now played Hero Signal, which that can special. It's with a. Does it special summon or does it pull it to your hand? I don't remember. Elemental Hero Wild Heart has been destroyed, and Jaden activates Hero Signal. So we get to see all the elemental heroes that he has left. There's 2 of Burst Tricks, 2 of Sparkman, there's an Ops. Oh, that does go to the field. Oh dear. Okay, Jaden was trying to take that back. This game is really unforgiving in that sense. He's put Burst Tricks in attack mode. He may have... Oh, what did he think he had something else on the field, maybe? Oh, Burst Tricks has just been attacked. That's it's a bit of a misplay for Jaden. It's been a long match. It's probably getting very difficult to concentrate. He can't activate 7 Tools of the Bandit now because he's got under 1,000 life points. Either he's misread something or he's just lost concentration after it's a 58 turn match so far. Jaden does have another Burst Tricks. He was probably wanting to summon, or of course he would have been wanting to summon Elemental Hero Flame Wingman, unless he thought he had like Wabaku or Thunder Ruler or Mask of Weakness or something on the field. Maybe he thought he had something on the field that was going to protect it, and oh, we'll never know. Oi, hello, Elemental Hero Neos. And I tell you what, Mudball Man is the absolute defensive fortress right now. Without it, Jaden would have lost by now. I mean, Jaden's almost his worst enemy at the moment, but he does have another Burst Tricks. I tell you what, the card count's getting low. They've both got 7, but I think Johnny Steps is a turn ahead for the turn ahead for 0, so it means that Johnny Steps will hit 0 first. Elemental Hero Nops has been sent to the graveyard. Oh, Jaden has to maintain his focus here. Johnny Steps has to play strategically here too. There's Mystical Space Typhoon. I'm just thinking though, does Johnny Steps have anything? Feather Wind has been destroyed. It's kind of useless now because Avian's already... I think Jaden's going to be summoning that Elemental Hero Avian anytime soon. Ah, there's Waboku. That's all I can think of. Jaden must have thought he had Waboku on the field. Which, I mean, it happens to all of us. He needs to put it out of his mind. He needs to focus on getting the Elemental Hero Burstinatrix or something to the field. Actually, you know what? I think there might be the other copy of Bubble Man in that deck as well. Assuming I've got Tempest's Fusion right this time. Avian, Sparkman, and Tempest. Avian, Sparkman, and there we go, I got it wrong again. And Oi, Sojin, okay. Okay, so there's more defense now for Elemental Hero Mudball Man. So Avian, Sparkman, and Bubble Man could make Tempest. It'd be a 2800, it'd be 3000 with Sojin. And I tell you what, Johnny Steps is down to 4 cards. We've seen 67 turns pass. Jaden is close to 0. But it would just appear that Johnny Steps cannot do anything to get over this this last amount of attack points. He's already used his offerings to the Doomed. Don't believe he has any ways of getting magic cards back out of the graveyard. There goes an Elemental Hero Sparkman copy. 3 cards left in Johnny Steps' deck. 4 in Jaden's. Johnny Steps activated his Pot of Greed replacement. Shard of Greed. He activated that earlier. Maybe holding that would have been a better option. Jaden plays Sparkman in defense mode. I don't know about that. He does have Waboku, but I mean he does still have a Burstinatrix. Alright, to the battle phase, Johnny Steps will take aim at that Elemental Hero Sparkman. Jeez, he's wasted that. He didn't need to play it. Unless he was thinking about Neos and changed his mind, because he could have activated Waboku and tributed to get Neos on the field. Draw phase. Oh, there's Burstinatrix. Okay, so that will... Elemental Hero Avian and Burstinatrix can make Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. He's got 2 polymerizations in hand now. Could have drawn them a bit earlier. Tell you what, he gave that some thought. Tiredness, I reckon. It's a long match, 72 turns. How have these two had a match this long? There's really only been that one error that Jaden made getting Burstinatrix to the field with that hero signal, but here we go. Avian and Burstinatrix now. So, Flame Wingman will be 2300. There's a Legendary Sword there as well. That could put it to 2600. And it looks like that will be the way. And there it is. So 2600 for Elemental Hero Avian now. Now that thing's effect, that will destroy... When that destroys a monster, is it half the attack or is it the full attack? I know some more life points will come out of Johnny Steps here. Jaden, I tell you what, he's taking his time with his moves. He's probably just... He's just checking things now. He's doesn't want to make any costly errors here. I don't mind that. Just take a breath, take a little bit of time just to fully think out the move before for you. Oh, wow. He is... Oh, unless he's worried about Johnny Steps' face downs. Wait, has Johnny Steps used his Mask of Weakness yet? Has Johnny Steps used his Mask of Weakness? I'm not sure. Oh, Jaden's gone in for an attack. I guess we'll find out. As... Oi! Mask of Weakness. Now Jaden... Oh, he's got Wabaku. That still works, doesn't it? Even on your turn. It does. Not very often that you see that Wabaku actually comes into play. That will protect Elemental Hero Flame Wingman and Jaden's life points. It will reset back to its 2600. Jaden can't use 7 Tools of the Bandit because his life points are 950. It won't physically let him activate the card. I tell you what, Jaden is... If he got hit by that, how many life points would he have lost? 19... Yeah, he would have only lost 400. It would have put him to 550. Tell you what, he's... Oh, Rush Recklessly. Johnny Steps could have ended it with that Mask of Weakness and Rush Recklessly combo. Oh boy. Magic Jammer activated, Invigoration thrown. The combo won't work anyway, but if Jaden did not have that Wabaku and that Magic Jammer, Johnny Steps would have activated them together. Jaden would have run out of life points there. Johnny Steps activates Sojin himself. I tell you what, Johnny Steps might run out of cards. There's Spark Blaster, that's for Elemental Hero Sparkman. Johnny Steps activates Thunder of Ruler. But I think this one might be... I think Johnny Steps might run out of cards. He doesn't have anything that's going to get 2 monsters off the field. Like, there's no dark holes or anything in this tournament. Well, 6 cards in hand. Who would have thought that these two would have played out a match like this? Johnny Steps has put everything in defense mode. Penumbral Soldier Lady then as well. Johnny Steps' deck is out of cards. Jaden has drawn his last card, Elemental Hero Recharge. Neither player has any cards in their deck. And Jaden now looks like he will go in for the attack. He has selected Empress Judge, which has been destroyed for, I think, the 4th time. 2100. Johnny Steps at 1100 now. Wow. What a match between these two. Draw phase. Johnny Steps has run out of cards. 77 turns this match went for. 77 turns. Only to run out of cards. That is incredible. I did not expect that out of these two. Well, we're going to flip the perspective now. We're going to go from Johnny Steps and... Wow. I am quite dumbfounded. That's how that match ended. Johnny Steps outdrawing his deck. When you talk about an even match, when both players have drawn every one of their cards and neither player has been able to take 8,000 life points, those are two decks that are as damn equal as it gets. You think Jaden would have a bit of the power advantage given that he has Tempest and Thunder Giant, but I tell you what, Johnny Steps, he had him in turns on that. Jaden started off with... Johnny Steps has started off with 1 day of peace in this match. And make that 2 days of peace, so both players drawing cards here. If you rewind in that last match, there was a moment where Johnny Steps played Shard of Greed. I think there were about 15 or so cards left in the deck when that happened. If Johnny Steps did not play that Shard of Greed, he would have actually won that match. Or maybe, because Jaden kind of... He didn't really go in for the attacks because he was concerned about the face downs, but no, I reckon if Johnny Steps didn't play that Shard of Greed, he would have actually won that match. Elemental Hero Flash has been flipped up because One Day of Peace was played, no life points exchanged hands. Johnny Steps has drawn a bit of an awkward hand here, all monsters. And there is, oh, polymerization for Jaden very early on. Okay, we could be seeing a very different match in round 2. It's Bubble Man and Clayman. Oh no, not again. Oh, not again. Johnny Steps. Johnny Steps is seeing deja vu. He's having nightmares, he's having flashbacks. And Mudball Man is in attack mode. Oh, Mudball Man's going on the offensive this time. The complete opposite of what he went for last game. There's Invigoration. Oh my god, Mudball Man's at 2600. Wow. Okay, Johnny Steps is in trouble. 1200 off, 6800 minus another 11, that'll be 5700, and Johnny Steps in big trouble in this one. Complete opposite to the last match. 4 turns in and Johnny Steps already looks like he's going to lose. Turn change, he draws 7 tools of the Bandit, no good. He can get rid of Flash, he's got... that'll do it. Ancient Elf, 1450. Wants to get Jaden's potential attackers off the field, I guess. So that'll do 350. Jaden at 7650. At 2600 for Mudball Man. That's going to be super difficult for Johnny Steps. He will need his offerings to the Doomed, I think, to get through that. What does Jaden have? Face defense. Come on, Jaden, attack. So this will be 1150. It is 1150. 4550 for Johnny Steps. 7650 for Jaden. So there's 3,100 life points between them. The Unhappy Maiden, that will end the battle phase when it's destroyed by battle. We'll send to the graveyard as a result of battle, which means Johnny Steps is he's protected here as well. Mystical Space Typhoon. Johnny Steps' face down was 7 tools of the Bandit. And to the battle phase, the Unhappy Maiden. Under attack and destroyed. So the effect of it's kind of lost there. Alright, main phase for Johnny Steps. He's drawn the beautiful Beast Trainer. It's not the card that he needed right now. He needs offerings to the Doomed. He needs it quick. Yeah, I don't think any of his fusion... Actually, if he drew an Equip card and had some of his fusions, he might be able to get over 2600, but... he'd need to rush recklessly or something, but... I mean, it could happen. As Jaden... Okay, he's flipped up Clayman now. Alright, Lady of Faith under attack, 2600. And Elemental Hero Clayman, that's going to put Johnny Steps down to 3750. Still 7650 for Jaden. He's sitting very comfortably in this one. Draw phase for Johnny, it's Witch of the Black Forest. Could be a useful card. Now, what do you do here if you're Johnny? Do you go after that Elemental Hero Clayman? Do you go for defense? He's opted to get Clayman off the field. Clayman could fuse into a Thunder Giant. We've seen it fuse into Mudball Man. And Jaden has activated Waboku. That's going to protect Elemental Hero Clayman. Johnny Steps has no choice but to end his turn. Now, what does Jaden have on this? He's gone to his battle phase, so this will be 1500. Johnny Steps down to 2250. Minus another 8. That's going to put him at 1450, I believe. Oh, it's been an absolute hammering in this one. Johnny picks Penumbral Soldier Lady. We will basically need a miracle from this. From Johnny Steps. And yes, 1450. And Jaden looking potentially to end this next turn if he draws a good enough monster. Hey, negate attack. Okay, Johnny Steps might get Penumbral Soldier Lady to the field. Oh, imagine if he drew Rush Recklessly. Imagine if he drew Rush Recklessly, or Offerings to the Doomed, or Mask of Weakness, or, you know, something like that with Penumbral Soldier Lady on the field. That'd be very interesting. And Johnny Steps, he's got no choice. He has to protect his face down card. Negate attack is activated, so Jaden's battle phase ends. I think Water Dragon Fairy is part of the Aqua Dragon fusion. Johnny draws Gyaku Tenno Megami. He didn't need it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look good for Jaden now. What do you go for? He's gone for a Penumbral Soldier Lady. I'll tell you what, he hasn't drawn great this time, Johnny Steps. A lot of monsters, but 2100 over 8 will be 1300 off Jaden. Will put him to 6350. But at 2600, that Elemental Hero Mudball Man looks menacing. As this time he's got Hero Signal right. That can be Sparkman, it can be Bubbleman, Avian, take your pick. He's picked, okay, probably the weakest one. Why has he picked Bubbleman? Unless he's got Bubble Blaster in his hand or something. Bubbleman's not usually the one you'd go with there, but again, let's see what he has. Does he have Bubble Blaster? He does have the Bubble Blaster. Very fun combo. 1600 for Bubble Man. I mean, it makes sense. Mudball Man's on the field. Bubble Man's on the field. Bubbles. 1600, and Johnny Steps has been absolutely cooked in that second match. Jaden was all over him from the get-go with those fusions. If he draws those fusions early, he's going to be very tough to beat Jaden. But we're going to get one more match. Jaden, he's up 2-0. It's hard to keep track of, given that first match, I think, went for like nearly half an hour. It would have been close to it. For them to both completely outdraw their deck. I haven't looked at the time code on this one. Oh. Wow. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. These two will go at it one more time. Johnny Steps cannot win a season point now. He is down 2-0. Jaden is playing for a bonus point. Jaden is playing for a bonus point against a duelist that beat Mako 3-0, and Mako is one of the favourites to win the tournament. Elemental Hero Wildheart. Sparkman in hand for Jaden. He's got Thunder of Ruler, Monster Reborn, and the Legendary Sword. Mask of Weakness, another good card. Down goes Mask of Weakness. Now Sparkman with Legendary Sword, that'll be 300 plus, so 1900 for Sparkman. He's got Elemental Hero Wildheart there. Down goes Thunder of Ruler, so he's got Thunder of Ruler and Mask of Weakness. You can think of, it's Spirit of the Harp. But you can think of Sparkman being at 2600, basically, with that Mask of Weakness on the field. And Jaden activates Thunder of Ruler. Yes, just in case Johnny Steps had his something strong. He doesn't want to lose his Sparkman. Alright, Jaden's turn now. He's yeet, straight to his end phase. Alright, main phase 1 for Johnny Steps. He throws down a face down spell or trap, and Kanan the Swords Mistress. And Rush Recklessly. Jaden in trouble. He will lose Sparkman here. Was that a... Mask of Weakness. I forgot about that already. Alright, Kanan back down to 1400 and 500 points off Johnny Steps. 7900 plays 7500. The Elemental Hero burst inner tricks. If Jaden draws himself a polymerization, we could see some strength coming to the field. Main phase 1 for Johnny Steps. He's ended his turn again. Doesn't have anything in his hand that he likes. There's another Avian copy. Jaden ends his turn. We could be seeing another long one here. The way this is going, I can't believe that first match. They both outdrew their decks. That's crazy. There's another Elemental Hero Burst Dinatrix. Usually we've been against doubling up their cards. I actually don't mind it. I would say I don't hate it. Jaden's deck is a lot better than what it was before, and that's with doubling up the cards. If we add other elemental heroes, some of their effects are a bit busted, so we might as well just put in his OGs. His OGs have been doubled up. I don't think they've been tripled, I think they've been doubled up, so that's not too bad. I don't hate it. Jaden just skipping turns here, there's not much more he can do. Johnny Steps keeping up the good defense here. And to his end phase again, he needs that Penumbral Soldier lady. There's Mystical Space Typhoon. That will go after Johnny Steps' face down, a spell or trap. And it was Magic Jammer. Useful card, considering that Jaden's got Monster Reborn in his hand. End phase for Johnny Steps again. Draw phase for Jaden. It's Wabaku. I tell you what, just not a lot that either player can do right now. They're both just chucking down cards. Johnny Steps is to the point now where he's chucking cards out of his hand to the graveyard. One Day of Peace. And it is Elemental Hero Flash that's been drawn. So Jaden throws that down in defense. It's 1600 defense, which isn't that bad, but Johnny Steps, end phase again. I tell you what, both players have stalemated. Jaden cannot break through. Johnny Steps keeping up the defense, but he can't do anything else. He's throwing a lot of cards. He's just got nothing to play. Elemental Hero Voltic, it's a 1500 defense. If Jaden draws Neos, he can tribute 2 of them. He can start smashing up Johnny's defenses. Defending alone is not going to win this duel for Johnny Steps. He's taken time out of his world tour to be here today with us on this duel. The world famous Johnny Steps, who unquestionably is the greatest dancer on the planet. Well, besides Taya. Taya beat him in that episode. Johnny knew he was cooked, he was cheating, and all the people were like, dude, Johnny's being beaten by that girl, dude. Johnny's cheating and she's still beating him. Johnny Steps was like, you couldn't help but to feel a little bit bad for him in that episode. He was trying to keep up his aura. He just didn't have that much of it to begin with. Alright, turn change, back to Jaden. There it is. Oh, hang on, he's got Tempest if he wants it. I mean, he can bring Wingman due to its effect, or he can go with Tempest if he wants, 2800. Personally, I'd probably go with Flame Wingman because of its effect of being able to do life point damage. He hasn't though, he's gone with Tempest, 2800. Jaden does have Monster Reborn as well. Okay, Elemental Hero Tempest. Must be special and cannot be special summoned by otherwise. Oh, that means Monster Reborn won't work if Tempest gets destroyed. You got to be careful with that text. Tempest can like choose another monster and like make it unable to be destroyed by battle or something. Tempest's effect is actually really strong. But yeah, if Tempest gets destroyed, Jaden can't reborn that. You gotta be careful of that text sometimes in these elemental heroes. It's the same with Thunder Giant as well. He's got that written in his text. Can't be special summoned in any other ways. Must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned in other ways. Monster Reborn is a special summon from the graveyard. And oh my word, there's another polymerization. This is going to be a hammering, I reckon. Johnny Steps is not going to be able to take on this much power. So Burstinatrix and Avian. So 2 of Jaden's classic fusions here. Tempest, which has a lot of power. Wingman, which is great because of its effect, being able to do a lot more life point damage. So Jaden's looking very comfortable here. Up goes Voltic. Up goes Elemental Hero Flash. Up goes Elemental Hero Wildheart. If you fuse Wildheart and Elemental Hero Avian, that makes Wild Wingman. Jaden doesn't have that in this, just his OG5 fusions. I think Steam Healer's in there. Mudbull Man. Elemental Hero Mariner, I think. That can attack directly, I think, if there's spell or traps on the field. Mask of Weakness activated. So Elemental Hero Flame Wingman. It's down to 1400. Johnny Steps did that, I guess, to save some life points. But, oh man, he is in all sorts here. Water Omotics destroyed. 11, 22, 3,300, I believe Johnny Steps is going to lose here. It's going to put him down to 4,100 when all these, no, 4,200 when all these attacks have concluded. And Stepsy is he's in trouble here. Steps was a band back in the early 2000s. They had a hit song with 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, that song was massive when it came out. You could not unhear it. It was everywhere. As Offerings to the Doomed was activated for Johnny Steps. It got rid of Tempest. If Johnny Steps can get his... oh, he's gone for Monster Reborn. Unless he's got something to tribute, unless he hasn't read Tempest's effect. I mean, unless he's playing Monster Reborn because he can't do anything else and he's trying to protect his life points. Johnny Steps has chosen the Giant Soldier of Stone. Giant Soldier of Stone is back. I think Johnny Steps may have got a bit overzealous there, but either way, Jaden is absolutely thumping him in this one. There is no tribute. Alright, can Jaden finish this one off? Draw phase, it is Hero Signal. But Elemental Hero needs to be destroyed for that to work. Jaden saves the Monster Reborn. It's a good choice, actually, just in case he does lose Elemental Hero. Unless that's got... Oh, that does have it in its text. Cannot be special summoned in it in other ways. Wow, so that's kind of a weakness in Jaden's deck with these Elemental Heroes. If they are destroyed, Jaden cannot special summon them back. I don't think it's with all of them, but it looks like with some of these early ones. That's so if Jaden loses them, he can be in a bit of trouble because he can't reborn them. Well, Johnny Steps, anyway, he's down to 2,900, and you gotta think that, oh, Elemental Hero Recharge. Would that give him back 5,000 life points? Now that is a boost. And he's called back Sparkman. Look at this field for Jaden. He's got Burstinatrix, he's got Wildheart, Flame Wingman, Elemental Hero Flash, Voltic. The Unhappy Girl is destroyed. It sort of makes Elemental Hero Flame Wingman's effect worse in a way, but Johnny Steps does not have enough. What's that? 15, 16, it's 31. That'd be 42 with the 11, 52 with the 1,000, 6,400 altogether. That would have been that Johnny Steps would have lost in life points with all those attacks, and with only 1,000 life points. Well, this one is going to come to an end. What a first match these two had. Jaden pretty much dominated the next two matches, but that first match, that was a classic. That, what was it, 77 turns or something. Well, it is finally over. This almost, I believe, almost went for an hour. But it was a solid match from both players. Both players should be very happy with that. with that match. Well, I think I'm only going to be able to do one tonight because that took literally an hour. So, well, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed that match too, because I certainly did. Coming up tomorrow is, let's just check that graph. Who's coming up tomorrow? I'm only going to be able to do one. It's getting late, and I'm going to be at the film and TV studio tomorrow. Zane and Rebecca. That should be a good match as well. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving all the comments as well. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.